Yeah, we got to talk about the slap heard around the world.
Yeah. So, so moments before Will Smith won Best Actor, I don't want to show it because everyone's getting copyright claim for it, like everybody. So, and I think everyone already seen it 100 times. But yeah, he slapped
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock
Out of Chris Rock.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I watched it and I'm like,
he hit it. I thought it was.
Yes, yeah. I'm like, I'll give it to Will Smith. He hit him hard enough where it's gonna affect him, but not hard, not too hard where he's gonna like knock him to the ground. So I was like, you know that sweet spot. So I was like, it's not your first time slapping people, which it obviously isn't. So
Muhammad Ali, I remember when he did that movie.
Yeah. Just put up some dope memes. Man, I put up so many memes yesterday. I think between me and Oli, we put up so many in the Spoiler Kings group. But I'm here to slap the TV ratings. Oh man! Oh, we got Oli coming in. Jada Pinkett Smith having alopecia is a terrible thing to joke about. It's a serious disease affecting Black girls and women, especially. And what the f you look like joking about a Black woman's hair in front of a white audience anyway. And also, don't forget, Chris Rock did a documentary about Black women's hair not that long ago and how it affects them. So I was like, but. Yeah, I would give it to him. Maybe he didn't know. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't know.
He didn't know because it's not like the first time she's cut her hair. I mean, Willow cut her hair. I mean, this is not like this is something that's been going on in their family for a long time. And she looked beautiful with her haircut. So who gives a crap? And that's why it is mind-boggling to me because she looks fine. Who cares? She looks good with her haircut.
Yeah.
She has that type of face.
Well, she got that type of head. Like some people have weird shaped heads. She has a very. I know it sounds stupid, but when you're bald, it matters. And she got a good head.
Yeah, she has good shape. Nice head. And but go back.
I agree. Do you think he's aware of having the issue? Yeah. Go back to which one?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
He's talking about her having alopecia. I don't think he knew.
No.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Yes to what?
I mean, I say like yes, it's okay that him not knowing as one thing, but I don't think you hit someone over it. What Regina Hall said about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith at the beginning of the Oscars was more important. Was probably more hurtful than what Chris Rock said. Hey, look, G.I. Jane 2. And that was the end of the joke, guys. That was the end of the joke. That's all he said. He said, hey, look, G.I. Jane 2. Oh, that was it. That was the end of the joke. He didn't say anything. He didn't elaborate on it. I could say it's in bad taste. Sure.
Yeah.
Because you could know especially if she feels a certain way about it. But all the jokes are in bad taste because you're making fun of somebody.
Yeah.
But you're in a room full of comedians and actors. This is what you do. This is literally what they do.
Yeah. I'm trying to look up the joke that she said. I know she like legit brought up the whole
open marriage thing. No, she brought open marriage. She said, hey, I'm like Will and Jada with their open marriage, I can sleep with anybody.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
That's private.
You gonna get up there and they're friends. So you gonna get up and gonna slap her? Like what? That it was so tame for you to explode over that. That's where I have a problem with it. You want to explode over something, explode over all the other stuff that happened. Explode about red table talk and stuff that you brought on yourself. I always wonder, was it because it was Chris Rock? Was it because of 2016? Was it because they had a relationship before? Is that the reason?
Yeah, I mean, it could have been none of that, and it was just the final straw, kind of the the last kind of, you know, what did they say, the last thing that broke the camel's back kind of thing, you know, it's like how many times can you be a butt of a joke before you kind of explode, you know? And who's it? I think Charlemagne said it. There was like, he don't think it was because of Chris Rock. He was just the final straw, and Chris Rock was there for the explosion. You know what I mean? So,
Then
and I
don't
kind
laugh
of
at it. Then don't
What was
laugh
that?
at then don't laugh at the joke.
yeah,
Right?
that all made it weird.
Yeah.
That was funny. What, you upset? Let me go up
It
there. and
wasn't
slap
even a nervous laugh. It wasn't even a nervous laugh. Like, it was just straight up like, oh, he thought it was funny. And then looks over to the wife, probably off camera, saw that she rolled her eyes, and then he flipped it. Like, mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that coming. Chris Rock didn't see it coming because he was leaning in and like laughing.
He was like, well, I don't know, because he's like, King Richard's coming up here. I don't know what's going on. He's trying to, you know.
Yeah,
figure out
I
what's
thought he
going
was gonna like, you
Give him
know,
a hug.
grab him around the shoulder and say something like,
or choke him, pretend like you're gonna choke him, and then you go sit back down. And then Chris
Yeah.
Rock, I probably should. That's enough. That would be enough of a warning that okay, I should stop.
Yeah.
Make it a bit, you know,
make it a
one
joke.
up him.
Yeah. Hold on, got a bunch of missing ones. Joe, maybe, but don't know. Yeah, we don't know. He didn't know, and even if he does, it doesn't justify hitting something. So yeah, exactly. And Tupac would have jumped Chris Rock. Yeah.
Tupac,
And even
that's what I saw that meme that said Jada was like, I don't care if you slapped him, Tupac would have shot him.
Yeah. And in Will's book, he says he's jealous of Tupac because Tupac like never took that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So it's like he was kind of jealous of like that very, I forgot what he said, but like just the like not messing around kind of aura that Tupac had. You know?
Awesome.
So
Guess what?
Right.
He's now around. It's like
yeah.
I'm jealous of someone that hasn't been around
That
for years.
Yeah. How do I not send a message? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Good question.
If you're on the phone, on the bottom right, you'll see a little picture of the Nerd Huddle icon. Click on that, and then you can change who you're interacting as.
Your profile. There you go. His masculinity has taken some serious hits, and maybe he just thought it was a good way to gain some back. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely kind of in that thing too. I just realized
remember, he caused it. Like they went on the Red Table Talk. They brought all their dirty laundry out to everybody else. Like it doesn't make any sense. You're making millions of dollars off your family's stuff. You know, airing all your family's dirty laundry out off of that. You're making money off of it.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? You're part of the media now. And you're deliberately putting these stories out there, and now you're surprised? Oh, I don't like people talking about me being the father of my daughter. You had a whole Red Table Talk about it. I don't like my wife talking about my wife. You had a whole Red Table Talk about it. But you're sitting there looking like a meme, crying and stuff. I mean, dude, you brought it on yourself. Come on.
Yeah.
If I understand, if someone did it to Denzel, that's one thing. You know, like Denzel, he didn't do nothing. You know, like you know what I'm saying? You don't bring up private stuff about him. Why? Because he's not putting his private stuff out there for the world to see.
Yep.
That's the thing. Once you do that, how can you complain? And then you do comedy. How do you not understand? That's how things work.
Yeah.
You ain't protecting nobody at all. You're just upset about all the BS you got put through in the last 2 years, and you took it out on Chris Rock, and that is wrong.
Yeah. I mean, the more you kind of see, we'll get into it. But yeah, the more I kind of get into that, the more I see that is just, you know, he felt he lost some of his manliness, I guess. I don't know, you know, but we got Derpy. Just realized they're making an Elvis biopic. You know, it's gonna be bomb harder than the West Side Story. Yeah. The actor, I don't think is not a good actor. He doesn't look like him, and yeah, it looks like they're gonna like just kind of gloss over him stealing everything. So
exactly,
at least from the trailer, that's what it looked like. That joke was the nicest joke made about Jada in the last year. That's kind of true. That's kind of true. I mean,
well, I don't know, but all the other ones aren't really jokes. They're telling the truth.
yeah.
Again,
You're making fun of him. Yeah.
She put it out there. It's like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Elvis at the box office. Yeah, it's not going to do well. You're going to get the fans of Elvis, and that's it. I don't think you're going to get that many other people coming in.
I mean, baby boomers left, man.
Yeah. And Big Marv, he goes, I'm in this bitch now. He goes, just switch to YouTube. There you go, man. You don't like people talk about your wife, but you're cool with people screwing her. That's, I mean, I don't think he's cool with it, but it's also, I think that's a different argument because somebody's making fun of your wife and your wife is making a decision that affects you. So cheating, like, obviously he's not cool with it, but also it's like, it's not just August's fault either. You know, I mean, you can get into the whole thing where he's super young. So I'm pretty sure a 40-year-old woman can manipulate a 20-year-old boy, you know, especially with that power dynamic. What was that?
Especially when you're living in their house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
so, yeah. So, I mean, there's that part of it. So that's more on Jada than, you know, I'll be more upset at Jada screwing other people than Will being mad at other people doing that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure Will has done his stuff too. I'm pretty sure.
We all saw
Focus. We all saw
Focus.
Yeah,
he said it.
We all saw that movie. We saw that chemistry. We all know what went down. every other night, we know what happened.
It was an open relationship they had. It's just
Robbie knows what happened.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that interview. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was an open relationship. I don't know. You know,
the open marriage thing. That's what happens. We're just, you know, friends, whatever. We're together.
Yeah. But I think that those are two separate things, though, too. Mm-hmm. You know. But when you act at your highest point, the devil comes after you.
That's exactly what Denzel said to him. But it wasn't in the same context that everyone wants to say it was. It was in that Will needs to be able to take control of the situation and not act on his impulses all the time. You are at your highest moment. And it's not Chris Rock's not the devil. It's your pride that's the devil.
Yeah.
And your selfish pride doing that overshadowed a moment that should have been one of the top 5 moments of all time. Probably one of your highest moments ever. Because you did something that you've done it now in multiple movies where you are it. You've changed into the person. When I saw him play Muhammad Ali, he's the best Muhammad Ali I've ever seen. Him and Jamie Foxx transforming the people. And he did an amazing job with in King Richard. But it's overshadowed by what he did there. And I wish he didn't do it because I think he's probably the best actor out right now. But it seems like it's almost a little soft. If he did that in the streets, that's one thing. But when you do it, when you're about to get in 15 minutes, you're about to get the highest honor that they can bestow on someone, and you can't just look past it. And I agree with what Marvis was going. His point's going to come up. His wife, Jada, should have stopped him. No, sit down. We're okay. Yeah. We're okay. This is not about. I'm not letting about him. It's not about him. It's going to be about us. So let him do what he's going to do, and we're still going to celebrate our win tonight. Your night.
Yeah. That's what I feel. I mean, there's a lot of rumors going around. Obviously, only a few people would know that she kind of like said, like, get your ass up there and do something. Mm-hmm. I don't know how true that is. There's no really camera evidence of it, so there's just people talking at this point. But yeah, she should have been like, no, sit down, it's all right. You know, we'll take care of it later. You know, backstage at a party later. You know, stuff like that. So yeah.
Overshadow your point. Like you gotta look at it just because the other person, this moment's too big for them. It's better for them. This should be about you, not about me. I'm gonna make sure you remember that. Because it's just like you put someone on a pedestal, that person protects you too. It goes both ways.
Yeah. Yeah. We got Derpy. Will Smith's voice. Haha. That hop begins to slap Chris Rock. I don't know. Am I missing it? Smith's voice.
So the ahaha would be in quotes. They're saying in his Will Smith voice, aha, that I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
I think I know what you were
The
getting.
hop begins to slap
That's
Chris
hot.
Rock.
And he slaps Chris Rock. He says,
Yeah.
ha, 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 that's hot. And then he slaps Chris Rock.
Okay,
That's
there
what
you
he
go.
said.
Yep.
He's like, ha, 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 that's hot.
Bam. Somebody said he should have said the line from Independence Day. Like, was it
Which
welcome
one?
to Earth, motherfucker? What did he say in Independence Day?
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, welcome to Earth. Bam.
That's why I call it Close Encounter. That's what's funny. He said there, he sat back down in his chair. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Woo!
Yeah, imagine if it was Dave Chappelle instead of Chris Rock.
He wouldn't have done it because Dave Chappelle would have beat the crap out of him right in front on the stage.
Yeah.
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 Also,
From DC.
Only Eddie Murphy beat the crap out of Dave Chappelle and throw him into a piano.
Yeah.
Into the piano.
You remember Professor when he beat him up and then threw him to the piano? From Jada Pinkett Smith. I mean, she was in the movie too. She was the love interest in Nutty Professor.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wow.
Because I'm like, are you talking Nutty Professor? Because he's up there, making fun of him. I'm like, but I did that was Jada?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett was. He had a little
I
wig
do not.
on and he threw it into the piano. And said, good night.
I do not remember that. I do not remember that.
That wouldn't happen to
but
Buff Dave now. But Buff Dave ain't gonna let that happen.
yeah, no way. But also, I know we were talking a little bit before. I think one time it's a joke, 2 time it starts to feel personal. You know what I mean? And then so this wasn't the first time. So I think maybe that little personal stuff from before started overflowing. Plus everything else, it was just kind of like the last breaking the dam kind of thing. Do you guys think he faces any type of consequences? Which
I do. You know why? Right now he has one of the biggest shows out, Bel Air. What's gonna happen to his show? Is he gonna get renewed for more seasons?
Oh, no,
Is someone gonna take over for his work?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I think the Academy is gonna either suspend him for a year. I think they've been saying. People are saying take away his Oscar. I was like, get the fuck out. They're not gonna take away his Oscar. If Roman Polanski can keep his fucking Oscar and he's a pedophile, legit, he ran away out of the country because he's a pedophile and he kept his damn Oscar. Will Smith can keep his Oscar for losing his cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I think he's gonna get suspended. He's probably not coming back to the Oscars next year. He'll probably be suspended from the actual the SAG union, whatever, probably for a little bit and stuff like that. Probably pay some fines.
3 months suspension, so nothing actually affects him. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that Regina Hall thing again. So she said before we go on to the show, before we go into the show, we just have a quick emergency testing backstage. Hall said, "Don't worry, it's only a few people. It's totally random." Then she calls up Bradley Cooper, Timothée Chalamet, Tyler Perry, Simu Liu, Javier Bardem, and said, "Oh, you're still a Penelope?" And then she says, "His wife for 11 years." And he said, "Okay, know what? You're married. You go ahead and sit down." And then she goes and says, "Will Smith, you're married, but you're on that list, and it looks like Jada approved you, so you can get up on here too." Talking about they have that open marriage.
Right.
That's a whole skit built around embarrassing you right there. Chris Rock said, "Hey, they're gonna do G.I. Jane 2."
Yeah.
That's it. That's the end of it.
And those jokes, they're pre-written, and aren't they submitted to the Oscars for approval to be said? If they approved of it,
mostly,
so
they would have known.
Overreact?
I think Brian said it earlier off air that it would have been said in the what's it called, the rehearsal, dry run, whatever they call it. So
so they did the dry run, and he said the same little joke. And it wasn't, as it wasn't a big thing. It wasn't a big anything.
Wasn't supposed to be.
You know, just like I was like, oh, that wasn't even that bad, guys. Come on, you know. And then they get that big.
Yeah, it's Bernie Mac.
He's Bernie Mac.
That would be funny. What the 5 fingers say to the face? Yeah,
that's what I heard. Is that Will Smith was actually trying out for the new Rick James for the new biopic.
That's funny. It's all good though. Do we review for Halo? Probably gonna do one Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday. We'll do Moon Knight because hell yeah. Moon Knight and Halo for sure. And Bel Air. We'll probably do a double one this week for Bel Air because episode 9 we got a review and episode 10 comes out on Thursday. So we'll probably have a special Thursday episode. But yeah, Halo for sure. I heard good things. I don't want to get too much into it, but Wednesday we're gonna do that. And then if you suspend him from being nominated for 5 years, that will affect him from getting movies if he can't consider. He's not being not that long.
That's a long time. 5 years.
Not that long. It'd probably be 5 months.
I can say maybe a year. I can say a year.
I say a year.
A year. Yeah.
He won't be at the next Oscars, but the one after that, maybe have a chance.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, he just finished a pretty big movie, so he's not the kind of guy that jumps into another project right away usually. Like you'll see him every few years rather than like another movie. So like Timothy Chalamet is been in everything. Like the last 2 years, he's been in every freaking thing. So yeah. Same with Bradley Cooper. He got didn't he get divorced and now he's in like every movie? He's in everything.
Momoa.
Yeah.
What's about to happen?
Right? Just do 15 Aquamans.
Like, dude, you knew Samuel L. Jackson. You in every single movie. I saw you just walking around as a stand-in.
Yeah.
I gotta work. I gotta work.
We're coming down to Bernie would have said, what type of shit is this?
What the hell is this?
And then Lupita sitting behind Will and her face was like, that go ahead.
That was hilarious. She was like, everybody, did you see? Everybody was like, no, did that just happen? Because honestly, I thought when it first happened, I thought it was just like a skit. I thought it was just whatever. Because Chris Rock fell with the punch. He went with the slap. So I thought that it might have been something. But then when we really start to look at the other stuff, you hear the slap and you see that he was just following through with him. Wow. Okay, you can't just do that. But I am happy Chris Rock didn't press charges. I would have been so furious if it would have been any other actor. This would have been a problem. I kind of said this off air, but can you imagine? If you had now 2 black actors after a black actor wins Best Actor, you have 2 black actors before it get into a fight, and what all the racists would have said about that.
I mean, they're already saying it. You're getting a lot of like dickhead people, saying like how privileged Hollywood is and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and it's just like, I don't know, not everything is connected the way that people like claim everything is, like stuff like that is like, like, oh, they're so privileged. Look at him. He got into this and he didn't get like kicked out. It was like they literally had less than 2 minutes to figure out, do we kick this man out or not? You know what I mean? Their
publicist came in. I don't know if you guys saw, their publicist ran in. Jada's publicist and Will's publicist came in. They're talking to the show. The show was really about to kick him out. And they kind of talked a bit because he's about to have his moment in 15 minutes. And he has had to go back and apologize.
Yeah.
Which he never apologized to Chris Rock, right? He never actually said he did.
He has, but I'm going to read it in a second. But that night he did it. He pretty much apologized to everyone else on stage except for
what
Chris.
I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he did apologize in a Instagram and stuff. I'll read in a minute.
That don't count to me.
But
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then only boycott Aquaman. F Amber Heard.
It's kind of right there.
Just have Aquaman be Johnny Depp and let him fight it out.
I don't think Johnny Depp want any of that smoke.
No, yeah,
any of that smoke.
Yeah. How about like two horrible people together? It's like two people that show. No, I am not Team Johnny.
No,
both of them can F off. Two horrible people in a relationship. I remember when they first started dating, I'm like, oh, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well because he got a history, she got a history, and boom, that shit exploded. I was like, they're throwing shit at each other, and like this the craziest, like legit, like craziest stuff I've heard ever. I'm like,
it's just like, and that was just over a salad. I said no croutons.
And then he gets mad. He goes, "Stop touching my bracelets." 15 bracelets on one arm.
Oh my gosh.
All right. But yeah. I think they all thought it was a skip, but as soon as they heard them F-bombs, yes. It went laugh, F-bomb, and it was dead silence.
Everybody was
dead.
Like, what's going on?
You heard it echo. I was like, that's a place with like a couple hundred people in it, and you heard it echo like it was empty. So, damn. Yeah. That was nasty. Especially I think even Oli said it before. It was like when he cursed and Will Smith just doesn't curse, it really hits you hard. Like you're like, oh.
Eminem said it best. Will Smith don't got a curse to sell records.
Yeah,
but he does.
That's true. Let's see.
You don't need to be out there cursing, baby.
Yeah.
Sitting here in her knitting class or whatever. Those her friends. Can't believe you curse like that. I'm gonna call him right now.
I know. That was kind of funny. I don't know if you watch Halo yet, but don't go inspecting the games. Appreciate and enjoy for what it is. Yeah, I heard right off the bat it is not related to the games. Said the first episode of the season, but I'm optimistic. Yeah, I heard that right off the bat. They're like, it is not the game.
Not the kids either, right?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
My dad was watching it, and he was telling me it's not really that bad, but it's going to get progressively worse.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Violent wise. Yeah. I can see that. Nicole Kidman reaction though. Yeah. Well, now I'm hearing that it wasn't real, that was like a picture from something else that night or something like that. I see, like all this shit, I don't know what's real or not. But her that one reaction though, where she's like falling out of her seat, like, yeah.
Oh man.
The two black guys fighting and like all the white people run.
Yeah. So you guys are running for Chris Rock.
Right.
Hey, Chris.
Do you guys hear they're making the God of War show? Yes. Yes. There's a lot of people that are they're saying Jason Momoa, which would be pretty sick. Dave Bautista might be Kratos. So I mean, obviously those are big names, but we'll see. And then we got Alyssa, Humpty Dumpty, and Will. Jimmy looks like he's coming to kill me. Jesus. Oh, you on Twitch? You can't even see Jimmy. Oh,
like, his face.
She saw it before.
Yeah, his face though.
Yeah, but Batista, he might be pretty good as Kratos, but no. Will Smith's cursing and Zendaya don't know whether to get closer or run.
I know. She's like, "Ooh, fight!" Oh, wait a minute. Should I be getting close? I don't know.
There's so many memes. You see, what's his name? Andrew Garfield is like texting Tom Holland. He goes, "Wait, did you see that? Did that happen in your universe?"
That was a good one.
That was funny.
Oh man.
That's funny. Before we move on, so Will did give an apology. I'll read it real quick. It's on his Instagram. So he said, violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris, and I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of a man I want to be. There's no place for violence in the world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family, the King Richards family, and deeply regret my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will.
His publicist said that you gonna say this tonight.
Oh, he was already typing it up. Yeah.
Hits in.
So, yeah.
Hey, did you see that thing that said Jake Paul wants to fight Will Smith?
Oh my god.
Jake Paul wants to fight anybody except for an actual boxer. So,
hey, he been watch out for Muhammad Ali, man.
He's in his 50s, ain't he? He's like 50 something, 53. Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah. Again, going against a guy who's like what, 25, 26? Nah. Sitting Jake, both of the Paul guys need to sit down.
Like yesterday.
Chris Rock hasn't made a statement yet. People are sharing a fake statement. Yes. So I saw a fake statement on Facebook, and I read it. I'm like, that doesn't sound like it. And I was looking for it, and I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I assumed that was a fake. Yeah.
You gotta understand also for him. I feel a little bit for him as someone who, he had to go Saturday Night Live. He's always grown up in someone's shadow. He got a divorce. He's alone now. Like I feel like he's always been second rate. They always have him. He's not Eddie Murphy. He's not the funniest comedian. He's just the guy that you bring in. He's the clean guy. He's the one we bring in for that. And I know he's probably tired of that too. And always got to be the clean cut, the good guy, because he has people behind him, and to be treated like that by another black actor that's had to go through the same thing, he's probably pissed.
Yeah,
but he's pissed off, so ain't nothing he can do about it. Just what can you really do at this point? And even if he wanted to fight him, that only would have made it worse. So there's nothing he can literally do. There's literally nothing he can do.
Yeah. There's a picture of after the slap. It looked like his hand kind of clenched up, and he wasn't sure what to say. Yeah. So it would not have been good. But I'm glad he was at least smart enough to kind of hold back and move on. But damn, it just sucks. Cool. And tell Morpheus I said hello. There you go, Will.
Who says hello? Looking at us.
This is Will's attempt to CYA. See the abbreviation for something.
We're not hip enough, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're all boomers. All right. Now anything else before we move on? Cover your ass. There you go. Yeah. Oh, 100%. It was 100% Will's. Yeah. Also, though, I feel like Will is a nice guy. So him having this kind of reaction is very out of character. As him as a person, I think. So,
I think also when you're a nice guy and you try to do something that's hard, you totally miss the mark. That's it. Always happens. I'm a nice guy overall. Like when we try to do something too mean, it's either way too mean, or it's over the top, or it's just not in the right place because you're not used to doing those type of things. So you in your mind, it's like I should do this, but you probably should. That's not who you are.
Yeah, you don't know how to handle it. Same thing like with Regina Hall. Like she's not a comedian, so whenever she did stuff, it was cringy because you don't know how to deliver it, you don't know how to build up to it and exit out of it and stuff like that. So, same thing. Yeah, a nice guy trying to be hard, it just usually backfires.
Mhm.
So,
Is it
but
before we
cool.
move on? Hold on.
What you
Jimmy
got?
said that before y'all
Sure.
move on with the Oscars, what can they do, if anything, to gain back audiences? Have a celebrity death match. Saved it right there, guys.
On MTV with clay figures.
I mean, or have that slap fight. You know, the professional slap fight.
Hey.
Make Brian choke. You know, like get the
Set it
chalk,
up the
have
right
the two
way.
people on the table.
Oh my gosh, that would be
Can you-
hilarious.
And that would be good. I mean, honestly, no one watches the Oscars. Like, this is the most rated Oscars in a very, very long time.
I
And
want
it's
to know
because
the
of that.
rating before the slap and after the slap.
Yeah, I know. I haven't looked that up. Jimmy laughing. I'm down for that, man. Like,
that would be awesome to have the slap. Oh my god, had the powder up there. Oh, that would be hilarious.
but it should have like a best blockbuster category. Yeah, right. That's how they win.
You combine the Grammys and the Emmys
For like one ultimate entertainment award.
It's like, who's the master?
No, I can't say what if they do like when it comes to like the best actor, best actress kind of stuff, and they just do like, here's your top 2, and now slap. Can you imagine like who is it? You imagine like what was it? Anthony Hopkins like won last year.
Oh my god.
Who's gonna the poor man?
Anthony Hopkins against Jason Momoa and The Rock. It
It'll just be a funeral the next day.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, and then also real quick, I was talking. Anthony Hopkins was up there. I thought he did a pretty good job at presenting. And then I think at least they ended it kind of good with Liza Minnelli and Lady Gaga, since they already had a lot of people watching. So, and I felt like that was Lady Gaga's like moment to shine, and I thought they did it well. You know, like, you know, taking care of a legend. You know, and she was very, very professional and very kind-hearted, and made sure Liza Minnelli kind of didn't get, I don't say made fun of, but like look silly, you know. So that was really, really good. Meryl Streep and Viola Davis.
I'll pay for that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I got knives, I got shivs. Like,
It was like the West Side Story with the little knives in a circle.
That would be great.